I decided to come in already shampooed and blow dried like y'all stylists be requesting. You know the hair is growing when you can actually get a full little plait. What's up, y'all? It's your Chana Irie, aka Pineapple Styles, and we are back with another hair video. I decided to come in already shampooed and blow dried like y'all stylists be requesting. It's coming from a fellow hairstylist, obviously. But let's get into today's style. So we're going to be doing individual crochet locks, and I am wrapping the root. People love the no wrap method because it's less tension, but I just like how neat it looks when you wrap the root. So I am going to do that. Let me go ahead and get the hair that we will be using today. All right, if you're anything like me and you've been braiding your hair since like the 2010s, you know Outre been that girl if they sold it in stores near you. Their Connect-A-Lawn hair was always the softest and they always had the best tones of colors. So I stuck with Outre for my locks. I got their 30-inch Bonita Original Butterfly locks in the color 1B. Now this length was the only length that had enough packs of hair for me to do my hair. But when I tell you each pack isn't cheap, it isn't cheap. But I know summer break is coming up and y'all gonna want to do your hair on a budget in this economy. I understand. Not everyone can afford to pay us hairstylists right now, you know? So that's why I'm making this video, to help y'all figure out how you can do it at home. So yes, I got this hair. There's 10 locks in each pack. And then I'm going to wrap it at the roots. I just feel like that looks more natural. So I also bought the Outre Twisted Up Spring Twist hair in 12 inches. This is the 2x pack, so it has the 2 bundles. And this was 2 for $4, so I got 2 packs because you don't need much. I'm gonna cut them in half and use them to wrap the roots. So I have 6 packs of this, the locks, 2 packs of the hair, the spring twist hair, and then just to give y'all, oh, by the way, the 6 packs of the locks, $95. I know, but you saving $200 if you think about it, because it might run you about $300 depending on where you are. In Atlanta, I feel like you can go from $200 to $300 for this length. So hey, this is for the girls that gotta save, all right? And then I also bought braiding gel because I needed some for home. This was on sale. I'm literally trying to be a real consumer here, all right? This was on sale for $6, so I got this one. Ooh. And it's the BLT Supreme Performance Braiding Gel, 8 ounces. It's a level 4 hold. And then you're gonna need some mousse. Well, I like to end everything off with oil and mousse. I already had my Mielle Organics rosemary and mint oil, so I didn't need to buy oil, but I did need mousse. So I got the Mielle Organics Pomegranate and Honey, my favorite line if you've seen any of my other videos. Curl defining mousse with hold. I figured this would add some shine to the locks as well when I put it on, and plus it's nice and healthy for the scalp. We like to get better, you know, better mousses and foams. This is really a foam, and I, as a hairstylist, very big on foams. People like mousse, but it tends to be more alcohol based and it can dry out your hair. So I'm very big on foams. The first ingredient in this Mielle foam is water. So make sure you look for that when you're looking for something to set your braided styles, because you want your hair to be moisturized, especially when you're maintaining your hair, your braids, if they're getting frizzy. Putting a little foam and then topping it with some oil before you tie it down, your hair won't be dry when you take out your braids. So yes, I got this, and then I also bought the crochet needle. You know, these little things be, how much was this crochet needle? I don't even think oh yeah, it was $1. Yeah, so these are $1. I bought 2 of them just in case you want to be prepared. And then I got the braid bonnet. I mean, I have my own bonnets, but I just wanted to see, I wanted to try another braid bonnet so that when I shower and stuff, if it feels too tight to like scrunch it all up in my smaller bonnet, I'll have another one. And this bonnet was $6. So my grand total, oh, and I got some little, like, you know, the gold metal jewelry things, I got that too. So my grand total was $137.94. So I mean, yeah, you're spending the time, you're spending a little money. You don't have to get as many packs of hair as I did, or the length, but yeah, you probably save yourself $100, $150, $200 depending on who you'd go to get it done. So now let's get into parting my hair. So before we get into our parting, let me tell you what tools I'm going to use to make me the most successful at this. To get super neat parts, I have my 3-panel mirror from Amazon. I will link it down below. But yes, you hang it on a door. It's adjustable. So for taller people like me, we need it a little shorter. But yeah, I like this a lot. It's a very useful tool. It was like $25, I think, if that. And then you're going to need a rat tail comb. But the one I have, this is a carbon comb. This is more for straightening your hair because it doesn't have the metal tip. So I'm going to use my pick that has metal tips just to make sure that I can clean up my parts. And then, whoopsie. And then I also have my clips. So the clips that I have are a couple alligator clips for my larger sections. They just open up wider. And then I have duckbill clips for my smaller sections. It helps you make sure you keep it real clean, real tight. So yeah, these are the tools you're gonna need to get started. So let's get into it. The first thing you need to do when sectioning your hair is do your middle part and do from the top of your head to behind each ear. This will set you up to have cleaner parts and just be able to visualize your whole head. So I'm starting off with my first part in the back. I'm not going to make it too big, but yeah, this is how we're going. Alright, y'all, I parted my first row in the back. I'm starting with 3. I don't want to make them too small, especially because, as I said, I only have 60 locks. So you don't want to concentrate them at the back. You want to leave enough for the front and the top of your hair. Start it off, and I'm just going to go ahead now and apply product to the root and braid it down. You're going to leave a little room at the root so you can actually hook the crochet lock in there without it being too tight. Because the thing is, this style can get really tight, especially once you wrap the crochet lock. So leave some room in there. A lot of people put it in the middle of the braid. We're going to see which one I do right now, okay? You know the hair is growing when you can actually get a full little plait. Okay, so I'm not gonna do the very end. It's fine. Because I'm actually trying to do the stick it in between method. So I'll stick it in here and then maybe fold it back up and wrap. I don't know. We'll see. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, part the rest, and I'm just gonna braid each row, honestly. We're not gonna make this too complicated. So yeah, I'm gonna part each row, braid it in the sections, and I'll be back once it's all done. All right, y'all, I'm pretty much mostly finished with the back. I have one more row left, but I'd rather have, basically, I didn't want to do the back too small. One, less tension. Two, I didn't want to run out of locks. So this is what we're working with in the back. Yeah, I will say, I really must be getting more sensitive to fragrance as I get older, because something about this fragrance gives me a little bit of like a, not a full headache, but like a, yeah. And then some parts of my scalp that it might have touched, because I try not to put it on my scalp, I feel a little itch. So I don't know how much of this I'm gonna be using. I'll probably just use my edge control. But that's actually almost finished. Ooh, I forgot. I did purchase this lock-in edge control. I'm gonna go grab that to work on the front. All right, so I had actually purchased this thinking this was like a mini lock-in, because lock-in is one of my favorite products to use on clients. It rinses out really easy with water. So, but then I read it and it was like, lock-in, twist braids, wave edge gel. So yeah, I've used most of it. It was like $15 if I'm not mistaken. It was pricey for this small little, but if you buy lock-in gel, you know it's like $25 in most places. So yeah, so I'm gonna just use this for the front of my hair. I'm gonna do a middle part this time, and then I'm gonna part this area once I get to the top. So let's get into it. All right, y'all, I'm finished with my plaits. Let me give you a full circle. So this is how it's looking. Normally, I try to go completely across. I don't like this split front and back, but I was just trying something different out. Definitely for me, I might stick with going across. That's how I get the best results. But again, I was trying something different. So yeah, now that this is done, I'm going to go ahead and get to crocheting. I'm going to start in the back and then come back to the front. You'll probably see the back in a time lapse. So yeah, let's get our hair. Yeah, this is the hair. Why is the needle stuck? It's nice. They're not really big, but it will do. The front section parts are smaller. Like I said, I want to make sure I didn't run out of hair. So yeah, I should have enough parts. I didn't even count them. I should have counted them, y'all. I'll count them as I go, and you'll see how close I was to my 60. All right, y'all, I am back. I have finished the back of my head. It is 11:45 p.m. I am so tired, but I got to be to work at 8 a.m. It's a big day at work, so got to get it done ASAP. So this is the back. I had to switch methods just because the bottoms were too thick to go through the loop at the top. The loop at the top is really small. So you see, it's a small loop, really thin. And so trying to pull this through is really tough. So I stopped doing that because it was slowing me down a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I put it in the front section on this side, and then we'll speed through this process, okay? Oh, by the way, I have 29 locks in the back. I know I told y'all I would count. This is the last one of the third pack. So I'm thinking I should finish 2 more packs through the front. I only used 1 bundle of 1 pack of hair thus far to wrap my locks, which is amazing because that means when I take these out to reuse them, I'll have a whole fresh pack of hair left. So I have the pieces here, so I'm just trying to gather all the ends so they can be cut kind of evenly. I'm going to take my scissors, and this, don't use no nice hair scissors on this. If you don't take some giant craft kitchen scissors or something so you can get through it, because it is thick. Okay, so here's my pieces of hair cut in half, and I actually split each piece in half as well. So this is a full piece, and then when I fluff it, I end up splitting it in half to use. so that it's not too much and it doesn't get too thick. At the top part of my hair, I used a whole piece just because that hair was thicker. But yeah, you do this and you pull, kind of stretch it out, and now you have this slightly longer piece to work with. I know when I take this style out in a week and a half or two, I'm gonna keep the hair because it was $95. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that hair. Here's my hair. Crochet needle. Ooh, wow. Locs. Crochet needle open. I'm gonna push it through the middle of the braid. My loop got a little messed up, but it's fine. Put the hook through the center, close, pull it through, open, put my hair in, close, pull it through, and then pull it. So there we go. And now I'm gonna take this, put the crochet needle through the base, take my hair, close loop. Okay, that wasn't far enough. You do it again. Close the loop, pull it through, and yeah. So there we go. Now I'm just gonna wrap this piece. So that piece of hair that I split before, I'm actually gonna use the whole thing. Okay, so we're gonna take it, take one end, put it on, hold it, and just wrap around. Use your thumb to secure it to the base. Wrap a few times around the base and then work your way down. So you see, we're almost there. Work your way down. Kind of try to get around those like butterfly lock parts. Yep. And then work your way back up to seal it. So it's not really a long process. Once you get the hang of it, you can move through a lot faster. So yeah, the back with my trial and error at first included probably took me about an hour and a half. But yeah, and you see, because I didn't do my braids too tight and I didn't crochet this through the base, the lock still moves. So it's not gonna be too tight and it's not gonna hurt. So let's do that through the rest of this time. Now let's do it again. Watch our swimming. Alright, y'all, almost done. One more braid to go, and you see it's really full. Like if I had done any more, it would have been crazy. And I personally love full hair because I'm not a small person, so I need full hair. And a little bit about how hair shapes you, body and face. long hair elongates you. I'm already tall, but I have more weight on me. So long, full hair, yes, it's adding width to my face, but it's balancing out the width on my body. And then it's long, so it's extending me. So yeah, I think that's why I've always liked longer hair. This is 50, and I have one more cut piece. So literally, y'all, a full pack of that spring twist hair cut in half, split in half with the 2 bundles can do your whole head. And that's with me having what's about to be 51 braids. Well, locks. So I just gotta open the last pack for one lock. Don't y'all dislike when it's like that? Like you doing so good, so well. And then you got an extra lock. But that's because my parting wasn't like A1 this time around. So, you know, that left me with uneven numbers. But it's fine. I will survive. Ain't that what Chaka Khan said, right? Right? Am I right? Or is that the wrong person? Let me know. Let me know who it was. But tell me what you think of the locks so far. Aren't they cute? I feel like I should be going on vacation. And I think that's just because we made every kind of curly hair. Well, not just curly, I'm sorry. Distressed braids, kind of messy braids, long braids, a vacation style. And it's like, it can be worn every day too. It don't gotta be for vacation. Wear it just because you want your hair done that way. You don't have to follow along. Wear your real hair on vacation sometimes. It can be freeing, you know? So, all right, let's do this last vlog. And y'all, while I'm doing this, I've done a myriad of things. Watched a lot of videos. I missed today's sermon this morning, so I got to listen to that. And now I'm listening to a video. I'm actually gonna shout her out because I feel like it's a good, I'm gonna do this over. I feel like it's a good video, makes a good point about, you know, us as God's people, God's children, and what we allow to enter our eyes and ears and how it really affects us, even when we think it doesn't, with the music we listen to, the TVs and shows we watch. So I think that's a really great message. So I'm definitely gonna link her down below. Oh, her page, her channel is The Secret Place. So yeah. I like the way she presents her information, and you can tell it's genuine. So I'm gonna link her video below. But I got that in there. Here's the hair. Stretch it out. All right. We're gonna take this and wrap. Just had to make sure y'all were recording for my last one. All right, and wrap. And it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Yay me. No sleep as always. But honestly, my whole life, even in college, listen, I would literally, I had a test, right? But I had a dance performance. You know what I did? Stayed up and did my hair till like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I had a test at 8 a.m. I don't know why I do that to myself. I guess this is how I handle excitement, nerves. Doing my hair was always like my relaxing thing until I became a hairstylist. Then it wasn't always relaxing until I found my like thing and I found my people. Now that I have my regulars, it's relaxing again because it's kind of one of those things where it's like you have consistent people and they have good energy, and yeah, that just makes it all the more worth it. And I'm just rubbing it just to kind of smooth it out. But we are finished, finally. So I'm gonna take off my glasses, and first thing we gotta do is oil the scalp. All right, and of course I'm using the Mael Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil, which is infused with biotin and encourages hair growth. And even without that biotin being infused in there, just the fact that it has rosemary and mint, those are stimulants and essential oils that will promote circulation in your scalp. So those are really good to have. Now that that's in there, I'm just gonna gently massage it in. So now I have my Mael pomegranate and honey curl defining mousse with hold. No, that's what it says. So this is the first pump, but I like to put a lot of foam. Again, foam is water-based. A lot of mousses are alcohol-based. But with water-based things, you can load your hair up. So, yeah. Ooh, foam. Ooh, and it always is such a relief. My clients love when I do this, when they have braids, because it just makes it already feel 10 times looser. Of course, you know you gotta do your edges. So I got my Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Honey and Shea Edge Tamer. I could use my lock-in as well, but I always use this. Because it has the foam on it, it's like extra shiny. There we go. Oof, yeah. Yup. That's what happens when you put foam or mousse. It does that because it adds the hold. So it's like, now it's really gonna hold. You thought it wasn't gonna hold before? It will hold today. Because look at that shine. Crazy. All right, I found y'all the perfect combination with that Mael curl defining mousse and the Design Essentials. Just putting it out there. You saw it here first. So yeah, just laying them edges. So now I'm just gonna tie this down and go to bed. So thank you all for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something new. If you like this style, definitely drop a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think down below. As you see, I can flip it. No pain over here because it is not too tight. But yes, definitely drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And let me know what other styles you want to see me try. Crochets. I mean, I've done some sewings now. Quick weaves and I, not friends. I always end up messing up my hair. So yeah, but let me know if you want to see me do more crochet styles. I'm definitely willing to try them and do real non-individual crochet. We'll see how that goes though. So yeah, thanks so much. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.